Yo, these state troopers had me kind of shook them. Yo, they shook me down yesterday, brother.
IGGs, Dandadas, Hyenas, Scuba Divers who learned from Scuba Steve was criminated y'all. I Rock Luther King X. Don't forget the Kennedy doing his bill of remarks right here on YouTube. We conducting ourselves the most highest Dandada. We got Wu the Don Dandada in the building Dandada. We're gonna be speaking on the Jim Jones situation Dandada about dropping the flag or what he's been going on, or what's not going on with Jim Jones Dandada. How he's gonna stay on business, how he been disrespecting the OG Mandu Dandada Warrior Dandada, and how he's elaborated him and his situation with Cameron. And how life's just been going on with him, and how do people feel that you heard?
You know the vibe. We're gonna give a shout out to Game because we about to smoke these motherfuckers, these white Russians and shit. You know, sitting in the camper, about to get out to the camper and go to the F-150.
You heard?
But yo, at the end of the day, yo, this nigga Jimmy, all this shit's a clout thing. They doing all this shit for clout. They do it
You
all
feel?
for clout.
You feel like what you say about Cam? What you were saying about Cam and all? What you were saying that like? What do you feel like? You feel like Jim Jones is right for disrespecting Cam? Like, what do you feel, Dada? What you was feeling? Do you
I
feel
got
like
two.
they should be arguing?
I got two minds on that. I got one thought is like, uh, Jim Jones is getting petty. Yo, he's like overstepping his boundaries with Nas, and so he's really picking fights with some of the goats, and he don't got enough masters and things that was really made it. He's only going off of trends that he created, and if Jim Jones really want to get technical, his way of music made this music, and it's kind of the death of hip hop. Niggas ain't doing bars no more. Motherfuckers is doing fucking like a nice catchy hook and a great beat.
Yeah.
Yo, shit's getting real. Like motherfuckers is always thinking that his shit's the hardest and this, that, and the third, man. He has to get it together.
So you say, all right. So
Cameron,
what do you feel about him not trying to drop his flag? He's 47 years old and he's telling everybody that he's doing it for the Bloods. This who he is. Do you feel like he's not growing? Do you feel like he's standing on business? Do you feel like it's good? It's a good thing? He's beefing with older blood members that's trying to protect the youth, because everything's a gimmick to him. You know what I'm saying? He's getting the rap money. He's doing what he wants to do. So he's beefing with all these older members, Do you feel like he just don't care about the youth, or he just care about what he got going on? He's just trying to make money.
my nigga Jim, I don't know him no friend. He's not a friend of mine or nothing like that. But yo, at the end of the day, if he's doing for blood ain't just one or two people. Blood is a nation. They call it the people nation and shit like that. And if you right, and if you in there, you in there. So like literally, if he has one problem with one, they can go into a area. And this is nothing I respect too about Jimmy too, because he even said it. He was like, man, fuck all this, like just showing shade on each other on the live and shit. Let's meet up and let's shoot this fade. Cause we came from the streets that literally shot fades.
Yeah.
And if you had a no show and you ain't show your face and you was running your fucking mouth, you was considered pussy boy.
Yeah,
You feel
I
what I'm saying?
so dude Mandu Warrior, right? He actually asked Jim Jones for the fade.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? And Jim Jones, if he was calling out people for a fade, he should still accept that one too. Fuck it. Be like, yo, if you want to take this ass whooping for the nigga I'm calling out, do
Yeah,
it. Let's get it. I'm gonna try to get this animosity off some way or another. And that may not be street, but that's jailhouse. That's jailhouse mentality, nigga. I can't sit there and see this nigga in my yard every single day and he offended me. His presence to me is eventually gonna annoy me.
that's
You feel what I'm
offending.
saying? Yeah, that's a fact. I'm not speaking on no street shit though, cause street shit, there's street laws. Like there's some hoods that you can go, a nigga can insult you and shit like that, and everybody around be like, don't fuck with him right now, yo. Go to his
All
mama,
right,
talk to his
so
mama
look at
first.
look at Jim Jones. He's trying to stir the youth, but he goes on these interviews and he starts crying. He's crying periodically. He's sitting here just crying, saying that, oh yeah, he missed Cameron, and then he says some weird shit like, then he's gonna say some weird shit like, oh yeah, why are you friends with Mace? Mace was dissing you. Mace was never there. Mace left you in the streets. Why would, like it seems like he don't
Cause
want
he know he's fucked up.
from other people being friends.
Jim Jones know he fucked up, yo. He violated, yo. Honestly, yo, everybody's gonna violate eventually, some type way, man. And some type of chastising got to be done. You feel what I'm saying? He know he violated as soon as he started talking about the old school that brought on his fucking generation. You're not talking about people in your generation trying to beef with niggas that's in your generation. You know what I mean? You're beefing with people like Nas and Mace. And yo, like, yeah, I mean, you're fucking,
You're
you're catching a vibe. I
you're
mean,
talking you're talking down on niggas like Nas.
yeah, Nas. You're talking,
Like
yeah,
why he say Nas? Why he say Nas? Not he's better than Nas. Like what? Like why would he say that? Fat Joe said that he holds Nas as a god.
yeah, exactly. Because Nas is one of the pioneers of hip hop. The people don't really know there's a word called pioneers. There's
Yeah.
motherfuckers that really, during the time of racism, had to stand up and still do their little beatboxing and taking their tax cuts and taking all that fucking backlash. Sometimes shows getting canceled. They had to survive fucking around like the KKK. Some of them had to really survive some shit. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna get too deep. I don't know. But you know what I mean? Me being from Philly, I ain't slow. You dig?
So at 47 years old, do you teach the youth to pick up a flag, or do you teach them to put down a flag? The data. What's goody? Peace and love. Support. The data. Join up. Support.
Man, yo, that type of answer right there, man, is just like, yo, it's how you move. If you be smooth, how you be smooth, then man, you respectfully earn what you
All right,
earn.
I'll put in a better thing. Do you feel like Jim Jones is kind of like a Takashi 6ix9ine, or do you feel like he's really a blood member?
Oh no, nowhere near, nowhere to Takashi 6ix9ine. Jim Jones and Takashi, whatever the fuck that rat name is that they are on two different calibers. Jim Jones is like that little brother that's just like, man, fuck y'all, I'm better than everybody. Y'all can't prove me different. I'll cross you up on a basketball court every day of the week and just talk mad shit, even though he taking L's. He just
But but
talking mad shit. We gonna
no,
love that little nigga,
but
regardless, because he got the heart.
do you take it? Do you take it to be delusional, the data, when you're trying to say you're the shit, the data, and you made it to be the shit all alone, but you was Cameron's hype man, the data.
Yeah,
Like
he
you're not trying to teach
violated.
the youth.
He
You're not trying to
violated.
teach the youth what you actually came from. You was a hype man, so teach these kids they might have to be hype men. Teach
That's
these
true,
kids that
yeah.
they might have to fucking put in some work. The data. Teach these kids like, come on, that Mace. You gonna talk shit about a nigga who
Real
taught you how
talk.
to rap? You
Yup.
said Mace taught you how to rap. Then you gonna talk shit about Mace. The data. You didn't even talk shit about Mace. You just said, oh, Mace was dissing Cameron and left him in the hood. Like you want their relationship to be all fucked up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
What's good in peace of love?
What's good, brother?
What's up? What's up, Brody?
It's real talk though, but man, like literally at the end of the day, Jim Jones violated in so many different levels when he tried to start attacking pioneers and shit. That's why, like, but I think but that goes with my my second thought is for clout. Some people in this new generation didn't know who the fuck Mace was. Didn't know who Nas was. Motherfuckers was forgetting it, so we had to bring names back up. So people are bringing names back up. Even like Big Meech. Big Meech got out of jail. 50 Cent is still talking about that nigga. Big Meech don't fucking rap.
He's bringing his name up, but he's bringing his name up in a bad light. You know what I'm saying? In a bad lighting. You could bring
Still
niggas name up
clout.
in a good lighting.
Man,
So
fucking if Jay-Z said my name one time, I don't give a fuck if it was bad or good, nigga. I'm gonna be soup.
No.
Nas don't give a
But
fuck about no
listen,
Jim Jones saying his name. Nas is building a
no,
$5 billion casino.
but listen. That's how desperate Jim Jones is. He was dude said it right. Jim
Hell yeah.
Jones desperate for money, bro. If you say Nas name and Nas respond, he got him, and
Yup,
Nas
that's
didn't
exactly.
his
Yeah.
respond.
facts, bro.
But Nas
That's
didn't
his
respond.
fact.
But they
That
could be doing it for
okay.
each
So
other
guess
because
what? So
they
that
all
made
went
him
to
out
them
of a
parties.
goofy. That made him out of a
They're not.
goofy.
Yo, you feel like they're doing it for each other, but this thing is saying they're crying.
No. Nas don't. Them
Periodically
niggas
crying
not doing
on
it for
interviews
each other.
saying that he missed. As a grown man, do you go on
Cameron
interviews and
and
cry about
Cameron and
another nigga's
Mate.
relationship?
Hold up. Jimmy did cry. Jim Jones,
Three
Jimmy
times.
cried when he got put in his place. Honestly,
Yeah,
he
for
Cried
sure.
does
about the
not have
Jay-Z
many more
situation.
hits than Nas. He did not
No,
have more hits than fucking Jada. Even when that little
no.
dumbass feud with D Block versus Dipset, that was the dumbest shit ever. They got
He
blew the
admitted
fuck
it though.
out.
He admitted it. He
Literally.
admitted it.
Yo, he
He
cried
admitted.
that time too. Like, what the fuck is he thinking?
So as a man, are you literally crying tears, nigga, for Mace and Cameron being friends, for you losing for you fucking wanting to sign for Jay-Z, for you going to 50 Cent and rapping on the Basement Club and he fucking clowned your ass for these? Are you crying? I know niggas that lost niggas that would never see these niggas again, nigga. Let's cry
That
about that,
nigga
nigga.
crying. He's
That's real
crying.
tears. What the fuck you crying about, nigga? You gonna see this
Man,
nigga?
listen, man. Jim Jones
Cameron's not
is
dead.
industry, bro. He's
Nigga,
Yo,
industry. He's
Cameron's not
you
industry.
dead.
know what's gonna
Cameron's not
fuck Jim
dead.
Jones'
I
career
miss
up?
Jim
Is if
Jones.
the nigga Mace or the nigga Cameron or one of them niggas he was talking about decide to shoot the fade with his ass and he lose. If that nigga lose or fade and he fuck around was talking about fade, all this and this, that, and the third, niggas lost all respect. His brand, his whole fucking shit's gonna go down the drain, nigga. They gonna look at him like he's soft in the hood. When he go back to California, they gonna try to like slap box him a lot more and put him on foot missions.
Yeah.
Word to mother.
They gonna discipline him. You say they gonna make him a better blood.
They
So
gonna
what?
make him a
What
better.
point?
They gonna make
Yo,
that nigga right.
what nigga? What 47-year-old gotta get slapbox, nigga? Come on now, nigga. What the hell you
Yeah,
talking
who
about? You
does that? You feel
47.
me?
Now, 47 gotta get to consideration of that when you took in the bloodshed. 47, nigga, 47, bro.
Man, I get it. I get it.
Yo, peace of love.
True.
That's a
Who
lot.
the fuck is that?
That's
I'm on my
bro.
Islam shit. Isha to Allah, Arakma to Allah. Assalamu alaikum.
For sure,
Assalamu
brother.
alaikum.
Yeah,
Peace.
I've been taught that with the foster kid, man. I keep it up because it made more sense than Christianity.
I
Yep,
feel it.
that's what when I went to the feds. When I went to the feds, I learned a lot about the Muslim, and I said if I ever want to choose anything, I gotta choose Muslim, bro. Why?
Yeah, ma-
I just feel like you got way more understanding and freedom as a Muslim. I synced it,
yeah,
dog. I synced the real Muslims. I ain't talking about playing in the streets, all that drugs,
true.
etc. No, 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 no. I'm talking about real pure Muslims that don't do no wrong, bro.
You
Period.
know, you
None
know
of
the
that.
shit that I
Ain't
respect,
that?
I respect the most is like if you ever read the whole Quran, which I had time before when I was like I never went to the feds, but I was inside the states and shit. But when you have a little bit of time and shit, and you start reading books, you can get the image of what you're gonna be walking like after you read a book.
Yeah.
You say
And
that
so like
you can put it into perspective, like what you're gonna be doing for your future, like it actually betters your
what type
future.
of man I will become, what type of man I'll become.
Yeah.
Cause like honestly, Jesus Christ, like when I read the Bible and stuff, Jesus Christ, he manifested in my mind
I'm
an
gonna run to the
image
restroom. Y'all
person.
got that though. Finish up. Y'all got that.
He manifested in my mind a person that will go around healing a motherfucker that's broke, missing teeth. He'll heal a bum, and then he'll go heal a king. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ was one of them healing people. You slap him in his face, and you get mad at him, he'll turn the other cheek. Prophet Muhammad, honestly, different person. He's more on my caliber of nature because I was raised by a person that made me an athlete. You feel what I'm saying? Before I was any other whatever I was in my past, I was always started off as an athlete. I was trying to solve my fucking problems. I was always eager to, you know what I mean, get her
All right.
done. You feel me?
Yeah.
Since we talk about religion, right? So boom, this is what it is with Jim Jones, Tabata. Why would he come at Hocus for Fifth for dropping his flag and Hocus for Fifth could do whatever the fuck he wants as a man? Why does it show your concern that Hocus for Fifth dropped his flag? And you gotta tell people, oh yeah, he could have did that without dropping his flag. And Hocus
See
for
what
Fifth,
Jim see Jim Jones see what Jim Jones be doing is what people be looking up to him. His word matters when it don't matter. Cause right now, with him doing shit like that, everybody not vouching for that shit. So it's like his word don't matter, but what he said is stupid because he would have
It's
said, "I don't
stupid.
want to answer that." He would
he
have said,
said
"I
Yeah.
he
don't want, I don't,
Hocus
I don't
for
want to
Fifth.
answer that." Why you must answer that, bro? That was
And that
so
makes you
stupid to answer that
that
question,
gives
bro.
and that gives you the question, yo. He's not really stupid. He's a millionaire. He made money off his music. So it has to be a clout thing.
It,
He have to be putting somebody's name out there that there was people who's forgetting so they can get money so the wheel can keep on spinning in their fucking circle. Because it's all about power circles in that industry. Rick Ross said it, the power circles.
it's like Kanye
But
West. It's like
bro,
Kanye West. I feel like Jim Jones is taking this blood thing. Jim Jones taking this blood thing and it's going over his head. You had a deal with Kanye West, nigga. Why the fuck didn't you just maintain the deal with Kanye West and give him the PDFs, and did this shit, like he wasn't doing nothing. He was trying to help your dumb ass. But no, you
Nigga,
rob him.
Kanye West is tat. Nigga, Kanye West is tat.
Honest, but look at, but he
Kanye, his
robbed.
eyes seen too much, so Kanye West seen some shit that had him at an awe too many times.
I,
He's tat.
no, but Jim Jones robs Kanye West for the $2 million because he wanted to feel like big blood. You know what I'm saying? Why would you rob Kanye West? You didn't have to rob Kanye West. You could have said, but he wants to feel like, yeah, Kanye West, I'm gonna burn Kanye West. Kanye West is too, he's honest. I'm gonna get him. Now I feel like a bigger blood. But look at, he also told 4/5 he's only doing that because he's in a RICO case. Even if he was doing it because he was in a RICO case, you can't teach the youth that if this is what happened because you're in a RICO case. Even after he gotta do 15 years, then drop his flag. Nah, he's dropping his flag before you do the 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Some people comprehend a little bit faster than others.
I don't think
Jim
no man.
Jones don't need to shut his mouth, bro. That's
Be
all. He just
honest
need
with
to
you
shut the
though,
fuck up.
I don't think there's no man in history that would ever want to drop their flag. Because honestly, that's a disrespectful thing for you and your set or wherever you came from. Somebody most of the time
Absolutely.
when a motherfucking a flag can be took, somebody gotta take his shit. And
I
if
get
he's
what
a
you're
real
saying.
gangster, soon as his flag is touched, he's still off. That's a start. That's the start of a fade.
I get what you're saying. Look at, but this is what it is, Sadala. Sometimes Sadala, you're in the hood, right? And you're a dad, right?
That's your laws.
And you're a dad. So you're so you only gonna be your dad to your kid, or every kid that's running around the past you gonna be a dad to every kid. Everybody's different. So Jim Jones got a flag, so that flag means that he said he's only doing a giveaway for the dot moves for his set, for his block. He's not doing it for every kid. He's only doing it for the kids who got a flag on them, the dollar. He's not doing it for everybody. He's only doing it for the people who got the red flag on them. Like you can't do it for all kids, the dollar. It comes to the point that you realize, like, yo, that flag don't matter. I'm doing it for everybody, because every kid needs somebody. Everybody that hungry needs somebody. Not only hungry bloods.
In Philly, we used to celebrate this dude called Fred Hampton. Yo, he's a Black Panther. Used to give turkeys out to the kids and shit for Thanksgiving. Not because it was Thanksgiving, because he wanted the whole neighborhood to eat. Gilly the Kid said that shit in his song too. Out to get me one or some shit. You gotta check out his new
Imagine
shit.
he was only giving away turkeys to Black Panthers.
But see, the thing about it,
No sort of way.
Beanie Siegel transferred that shit into the Philly anthem called the Hood Holiday. On Hood Holidays, people rep their flag, whatever flag it is, and they're a part of the block party. You feel what I'm saying?
I understand Jim Jones was on that time. Why is it so much of a concern that someone else is dropping their flag? You didn't drop yours, nigga.
Sure.
He's 42 years old. Hocus 4/5 is 42 years old. Jim Jones is 47 years old. Why does it matter? The Renegade Society Productions. Good looking for the sub. Great
Nigga, the clout.
conversation. Just
It's the
sub.
clout. It's always been about the clout.
What's up,
Every
Nitty?
clout makes money, you hear me?
I understand what you're saying, Dada. So boom. So this is what it is. You know Fat Joe. So Fat
Yeah.
Joe understands the internet. Fat Joe
Shout out
goes
to
on
Fat Joe.
he said, yo, I just understand the internet. And he said it online. He said, so this is what I'm gonna be telling my story. So y'all niggas better not be saying I'm capping when I'm telling my stories. So
Yeah,
boom.
yeah.
He's like, yo, Jim Jones told his story, but Jim Jones looks so mediocre. Fat Joe is letting this nigga look so stupid on his platform because he's laughing at him. He's not laughing with him. He's laughing. Jim Jones coming, he cries. You think Fat Joe is fucking saying, oh yeah, come give me a hug. He's like, yo, this fucking cornball crying about Cameron and shit. What the fuck he's on? You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe's talking like that. Fat Joe's like, yo, I know how Fat Joe is thinking, nigga. So he's going to motivate you to feel embarrassed. That's a whole different type of situation, GG. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know, bro. Yeah, that's my brother, my older brother. I'm about to call him little. That nigga old as hell.
Now you good, you can have older people younger than you mindset, it is what it is.
Yeah, chill.
It is what life is, You heard Peace of Love though?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Peace and
I'm
love,
listening.
peace and
I'm
love.
listening.
For the
My main
community,
shit is, you know how
nigga.
everybody be violating. Even this broad podcast and shit. That's what makes it a little bit different for real hood niggas. Because in the real hood and shit like that, there's no such thing as cameras. You can't wear cameras because you might get something in the background that can incriminate somebody. And the next thing you know, if you ever get locked up or pulled over, because we living in that criminal lifestyle, that video footage that you had Next thing you know, gets in their custody and they rewinding it back. Now you got somebody else, a little piece of evidence on somebody else's face. So that makes you a snitch, not even by running your mouth.
Look at
That's
Mystic. Look at.
then
That's what
the second thing is the streaming, live streaming in general is like a gossip trait because we're not
Yeah, but
supposed to
that's
be doing
that's
it.
what they doing now though. That's what they call clout now. People don't understand that snitching, bro. They don't
Yeah,
understand that's been snitching. How you gonna film something and record something? Can't do that. But they letting that
yeah.
shit go now, bro.
They
That
letting
shit
it
so we
go.
living so backwards,
But you
man.
know the reason
Like
why they letting it
that's why
go?
that's
Because
why
it became an
that's why that's
occupation.
why that's why that's why this dropping this flag shit justifiable. Because the truth of the matter is you can never drop your flag, homie. And
Yeah,
that's a
nah,
fact.
and
look
that's
at.
a fact. Because the
Look
death
at.
before
You,
dishonor.
you, you can't drop your fact, but you don't have to encourage it. That's like me, the daughter, right? Me. It's like Jim Jones. Jim Jones is the only nigga that has a blood that wasn't in the Rico. So you trying to tell people it's like me coming from the hood, nigga. I'm the only nigga that all my friends they dead. They in jail. They ain't never coming home, the daughter. So that's like me telling people, yo, be in the hood, the daughter goes around. Nah, nigga, everybody just because I made it, I'm on a one nigga, Jim Jones. You don't even know how you made it, nigga. Or we don't even know how you made it. You probably told nigga. So at the end of the
But
day,
looking at but looking at that from a street standpoint, me personally, what you just said,
yeah.
that's another nigga that wants you to do time with him. Let me tell you something what I done seen a lot in my life. I seen
But Jim
old
Jones ain't
men
never
right
do
now.
time.
I seen old men that ain't never ever been to prison and been selling more bricks before I was born.
Hmm.
Done got niggas that got caught Ricos around them, charges around them. They
Shout
just
out the
never went.
freeway. Shout out the freeway.
They just never went. And that's just fact. In the streets, bro, you get away, sometimes you don't. And when you do
Freeway,
get
Rick
away, my
Ross.
niggas get mad that you ain't gone. And like saying
No, but
that you
I'm
the
saying, so
police.
what
Shitting
do
me?
I do to
How
you?
the fuck?
You heard peace of love, peace of
Yo, you
love. What
know
do
the
we
thing
do
about
to
the
you? Do
hood
we do the
too
youth? Do
is
we tell the
anytime
youth
you
to
do
join
good and
clubs or
shit
do
like
we tell the
that,
youth not
they
to
act
do
like
that?
you brand new.
Is, bro. Crabs in
Okay.
You
the
hear me?
bucket, bro.
Nah.
Can
What you
never
say?
get out.
Exactly. Crabs in the bucket. That's the reason why even when you do good, they
Yeah.
always like, oh, you too good for us now. You know,
Yeah.
every single time you disappear for a little bit of time, somebody got something to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, bro. That shit
Like
just all
like
made
that
up
woo.
bullshit, bro.
Yo,
Hell
like that
yeah.
woo. Like when you hit me up
And that
earlier today. When you hit
and
him,
believe
when
it
you
or not, hold on, let me finish this. That one, oh, you too good for us now, causes so much animosity to anybody that hear it. Them motherfuckers, cause if you're not really the coolest nigga in the hood and shit, you could be a target in some of their minds now. You
It's
facts,
could put
animosity, bro. It's a cutthroat
like that woo
situation,
though.
man.
Like you called me earlier,
hell
right?
yeah.
Dawu, you called me earlier. All my friends call me the same way you called me earlier. And guess what? I tell them all the same thing. And guess what they say? What you just said. Oh, you think you're too good, nigga? You too
Yeah,
good.
you see what I'm
You don't want to
saying?
help out the hood. Nah,
That's what I'm
nigga. I'm
saying.
shit.
You always
That's why
gonna
we
get
having
it.
this conversation about Jim Jones playing around. Niggas changing their lights and want to drop their flag, bro. So guess what? If they doing it, nigga, praise it. Nigga, don't play and make it seem
That's
like,
for
oh,
it.
you want people still to be fucked up in the streets and lost and doing dumb shit. That's stupid, Jim Jones. Say, man,
Hell yeah.
congratulate that man, bro. Niggas getting smarter and standing up, my nigga, and getting up out that dumb ass shit, nigga. Crazy ass nigga. Nigga
You know
crazy.
what's really going on though too? Is motherfuckers is letting the government make these fucking trends. Like even like there's this dude on my Facebook. He was mentioning, he was like, yo, you remember like fucking in the 80s, the motherfucking hip hop artists and shit looked like that. They looked like a pimp
Hey,
coming up with all this shit.
you
You go
feel
to
me?
the 90s, they had baggy pants. They said my pants sag cause my pistol heavy type shit. Then you go to the 2000s. Next thing you know, it went to tight jeans, but with a little bit of space for the motherfucking pistol. Then you in
Right.
2010. Now it's dresses, nigga. Niggas is wearing dresses and purses.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
But look
Crazy.
at, you know
That's the
what it is?
government doing that shit, bro.
No, not the
Yeah.
world not, but look at the world is getting watered down. Look at the generation before you probably was a little tougher. The generations before them was a little bit more stern. Our father was a little bit more stern. Their grandpas was a little bit more stern up. Grandmas was definitely stern. Grandma was strictly dickly. She ain't playing nothing. What? Eating pussy? You crazy? Grandma ain't eating no pussy, nigga. Grandma was
Shit,
slap the shit
shit.
out of you, nigga. You talking
Real rap.
crazy? You think grandma was eating some
Exactly.
coochie?
And I ain't gonna lie, we starting to blame for that too. Because you know what we did to our daughters? We told our daughters all the time, make sure you find something that can take care of you, treat you right, motherfucker, take care. I mean, is that a key word, take care of you?
It's not our fault. It's ignorance, Dada, because the community got us like this. They take you away from. They put the family on housing.
It's all
The
about
man
crazy,
can't stay in the house. The man got to be in the street.
dog.
The man goes to jail. So now the man
I
goes
said
to
that to my
jail.
daughter before. That's why I say that. I like it was my fault. I told her make sure she finds something that can take care of her.
Nah, never
But you know what I
that.
mean? Really,
You take care of
technically, I
yourself,
should have been like,
sweetheart.
make sure you take care of yourself.
Yeah, take care of yourself, sweetheart. Never that.
I've never heard of that shit in my life, bro. I never heard that shit in my life, dog. That
Why
was
you
the
tell your
realest shit
daughter,
I
take care
heard,
of
dog.
yourself, shorty?
Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself, Dada. You know why? Because if you can't love yourself, you can't love no one else.
Hey,
If
let's
I
stop.
can't love
Yo,
myself,
pause,
I
pause,
can't
pause,
love my
pause,
daughter.
pause. Picture saying that shit to your daughter, though, G.
I
Picture saying
do.
that shit to your daughter.
I do, Dada. I do. I do all the time. I do.
You got a whole plate of food. You gotta take care of yourself. You better to grab one, girl, and eat all this shit.
No, for
Nah,
real.
but look
For
it.
real.
Because you gotta think about it, Dada. Taking care of yourself, Dada, has nothing to do with physical emotions. It got nothing to do with sex. It got nothing to do with you know what I'm saying? Intercourse. It has nothing to do with that. But people, their mindset, they automatically feel that they gotta have intercourse to have love. That's not love. Love is me loving you because I take care of you, giving you good attention, showing you the right way. Love ain't not me hugging you, not me thinking. Love is me about to take a bullet for you. Love is me about to get you right. Love is me. I'm gonna sacrifice whatever I gotta do, Dada, for you could do it, Dada. That's
I'm gonna
love,
fuck your
Dada.
head up with this one. And this is really gonna fuck your head up. Cause that's not really even love. That's care. You care for a motherfucker's well-being, so you're gonna be there to make sure nothing happens. Yo, but what love is giving motherfuckers time.
Yes.
Love is time. Love is
Love is
time.
time.
Go together.
Sacrifice
Love
that.
and time go
Sacrifice
together.
that. Yeah,
You're right.
sacrifice that. Yeah, yeah,
Love and
sacrifice that.
time
Yeah.
goes together.
Sacrifice, though. That
When
is
you love
sacrifice.
something, you spend time with it.
Yeah.
When you don't love something, you hate it and you avoid it.
Yeah. 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 And
That's
that's why
psychology 101, no bullshit.
and that's why I give
with
my
that, 'cause
time up.
dog, that shit can go with your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your children. Be careful with that shit. What you just said, boy. I'm telling you now.
You know what you
That's
can.
right.
You know what you love. You know what you love. If you love a fucking cigarette, you gonna want one, and you gonna spend some time with it sometime today. If you love a bottle of liquor, you gonna spend some. You gonna spend some time with it sometime today. And if you didn't, you
Yeah,
gonna find some. I mean, if you love a bitch, you gonna find out where the fuck she's at.
So Jim Jones love. So Jim Jones love is sad.
If he
Huh?
be
Jim
with him
Jones
all the
love is
time,
sad.
Yeah,
Like
maybe.
Jim
if
Jones
he
don't
be
love.
with him,
Now
if
hold
he
on.
be
Jim
with him,
Jones don't love the youth. Jim Jones love the clout. You're saying like he don't really love the youth. He's not really out here trying to. You know what I'm saying the community. He's not in love with the community. He's in love with the fame because he's
I
still
think
trying to
Jim
get on
Jones.
Nathan's fame. He's still trying to get on Cameron's fame. He's still trying to get on their level. They still, you know what I'm saying? They got the podcast. They still went up. You know what I'm saying?
Jim Jones is something stupid because like he would have been better off trying to do a verse battle with like Mace or somebody in a Dipset. But like literally, he's a Harlem nigga and he's trying to go against other rappers from different part of the country and different part of the state and shit like that. They got different flows. They don't even like that's like Pusha T. Pusha T and them niggas down south and shit. They're talking about the hatred that they was put up against and how they flipped it and made it through and made sure that these motherfucking cops never came into their neighborhood. So we put guns on the roof and shit like that. Niggas in New York don't spit like that. They talk about fucking the cars that they're getting with the money that they got from the hustle and this, that, and the third. It's a different type of part of the hip hop culture. And they're trying to battle with different places and shit.
Yo, we got a comment right here for y'all. They said what they think is somebody had to gotta BDP him out of the game.
Or DDP?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they should because honestly, yo, just like I said, the aspect of him trying to put on for another fucking family. If he's giving somebody clout and he's making it a topic for the public and they both getting paid, they're not doing this shit for like gossip and shit, then they're righteous for it, nigga. Fuck it, I'll let you know everything that's going on today.
As a grown man, Dada, this is what I say. Jim Jones is just selfish. He's just a selfish individual. You 47, Dada. You don't have not one rapper under you. You're not trying to put no young nigga, not a 12-year-old, not a 15-year-old, not a 16, not a 17, 47. You're 47. You're going through all these ages. You don't got not one person you want to share the juice with that you actually going to fucking flock them out, get them good, do whatever the case may be. He actually got a studio going, so he's probably trying to do it now.
I ain't gonna put no smart in his name, but when you mention gang and shit like that, sometimes they extort niggas just like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Damn,
it could possibly be that. You never know. Because I don't know the nigga.
So
I don't even know the niggas that he fuck with, like out there in Cali.
So niggas can never be themselves because they got somebody on top of them that will DP them, can put them in timeout, do this. That's not man. That's control. How you gonna be let somebody flourish and you telling them shut up? If you taking them out, you're doing mad different kind of situations. You know
the crazy shit about gangsters too. Sometimes you want to take them them DPs, whatever the fuck you want to call them, the check-ins or whatever the fuck you want to call them shit, the fades. And I'm trying to take them bitches. Because if you walking around and something ain't right with you and everything like that, and these niggas got problems with something and it's bothering you and them, address the situation. Somebody gotta get the shit handled.
Yeah.
I mean, address that situation. It don't always gotta be a fist fight. It don't always gotta be a gunfight. But at least put it out there in the air. But like, yo, nigga, I don't fuck with you because of this, nigga. Your breath stink every day.
Yeah.
And I don't fuck with you because you sneak. I mean, that's what we do, nigga. We're not made to like each other.
Yeah, exactly.
When I used to have if I was a caveman and shit, I used to smack a bitch in the back of the head and drag her in the cave and make babies.
But
I didn't want to meet another caveman.
How do you do this? How can you be like this? I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you because you hang with Mace. Mace and Cameron knew each other before Jim Jones was in the picture. Then he's going to sit there and be like, Mace, wasn't you dissing Cameron? Didn't you leave Cameron in the hood thinking that shit's going to hurt, trying to be psychological, thinking like, oh yeah, Cameron's going to remember, like, oh yeah, you did me dirty. I'm not allowed to fuck with you. Like, why can't you just be happy that niggas is getting peaceful? It's like, you want everybody to be, you want that young vibe. You want niggas to be beefing with each other, arguing. You don't want people to just be happy. Niggas is grown. They let everything go to the side, but no one's fucking with you, and you're crying a lot. But I feel like it's because while they never did each other dirty. As like Jim Jones.
You know what we gotta really realize is like the journalism and shit like that is the one that's making most of this money. Being like, so what I'm saying is like recording, writing, all that stuff is a part of like literature and shit. So that right there is making money. So all that goes with this. Even streaming, like honestly, they got these with them shits called fucking the transcripts or whatever that. If somebody really want to listen to your whole screen with
they got a question for you, Dawood. They got a question for you. Is Jim Jones going to give the OG the 31 that he asked for? Should he give him one? Do you feel like he's obligated to give the other blood dude, because he's blood, and the other blood dude, the 31?
Man,
because the other dude pull him out.
Man, I think everything in nature should be fair. So the one-on-one, always the fades and shit like that, that's a mandatory. You know what I mean? Like, as far as like all these other codes and this, that, and the third, I'm kind of, just like I said, I came up from a vanguard. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all codes and from the disciples' laws and this, that, and the third. I'm gonna
say this. At 47 years old, if he was a civilian and he was conducting, hell no, you don't fucking, someone want to fight you, you don't go fight somebody because they want to fight you. You're a grown-ass man, like, that's kid shit. But
yo, you know what fighting comes from? Fight comes from friction. Friction comes from your pride. A nigga's pride. If my pride gets tampered with, you know what I mean? We get sensitive. Our ego gets tampered with, and our ego is where our adrenaline comes from. If our egos get too much of being fucked with, you lash out and don't even know it. You don't even know. You just be like, damn, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. There you go.
But a strong mind, he's gonna hold his shit, and you're not gonna sit there just because someone's sitting there trying to fight you, you're not gonna fight them. Like I walked out the crib the other day, right? Boom, I got the headsets on, because I'm doing on YouTube, but when I looked to the left, someone came out the cut. And when they came out the cut, they said, yo, what the fuck you looking at? But I wasn't looking at them. But I didn't pay no mind to them. I was just like, yo, shut the yo, nigga, I wasn't. But I told him, nigga, I wasn't looking at you. So I start walking. When I keep walking, he pops out the back like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. You was looking at me, I'll fuck you up, I'm looking back, I'm like, I turn around, I'm like, yo, whatever. I don't pay no mind for him talking. I keep walking. He's following me now. So that's harassment. So once he follows me a little bit, I turn around. I'm like, yo, don't fucking follow me. He's like, oh, I call the cops. I say, oh, yeah, that's what I fucking thought, nigga. Just get back up, I don't got no problem with you, bro. Back the fuck up, like, don't follow me. Like, I turn around mad aggressive. Like, yo, don't fucking follow me. What up? He's like, oh, yeah, I call the boy. But at the end of the day, you gotta, you see, so Jim Jones gonna have to understand that he's gonna have to hold his tone. When you're a grown man, you hold your tone. You don't let people trick you out your position for a fucking fight. A fight's not worth a position. You know how many fucking fights that you don't have to occur? You know what made you stand over here? You just made it all the way this far, so someone could ask you for a fight. You beat him up and you go to jail. You just said everything just now. You just said you beat somebody up because they was antagonizing you.
But that goes from the main subject I was saying from the beginning. All stems from the government. The government locked up all the pimps. The government locked up all the motherfucking pimps. They locked up all the gangsters. They locked up all the motherfuckers that had the real masculine ways. And then now they're sliding in they're opening up the closet a little bit, and they're bringing like transsexuals, bisexuals, and lesbian. Everything feminine is coming out the closet now. So masculine is considered as a crime because you stood for something and you was providing for your family, and the government wasn't getting their taxes for it. Because that's what a crime is. A crime is the government not getting paid for your fucking whatever the fuck you do.
Yeah, facts. But I'm not. But I got a clean record. I'm not sitting there catching even a misdemeanor for some delusional ass nigga that think that he wants to fight. But he's right. Homie said suck his dick. Jim Jones told him to suck his dick. So homie's a grown ass man. So he asked him for that fair, and that's fair. So he should fight him. I mean, that's what he want to do. I mean, that's unknown. If Jim Jones giving anybody any DPs, then yeah, that's what he's doing. I'm not giving DPs. I'm not sitting here beating people. But if Jim Jones is giving niggas DPs, then yeah, he gotta fight that man. You DPing niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it. I mean, every cause is an effect, with every action there's gonna be a reaction. And that's the cogwheel that everybody gotta know that everybody's gonna suffer from. Cause that gives you some blessings and it can throw out some fucking karma your way.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So like Jim Jones, he may have fucked around and started talking about the nigga fucking Maze, Cameron. I think he even came at Pusha T and a lot of other niggas because, he's feeling himself, man. Like, honestly, I feel myself if I made an accomplishment. He made some type of accomplishment and he thought it was the biggest accomplishment in the world, but it wasn't, you know what I mean? His project dream got fulfilled. He just didn't know other people had bigger project dreams.
And at the end of the day, he wants to come at people and antagonize people and be belligerent to other people. And people be like, yo, you know what? Nigga, where your aim at?
Hey, look at Akon. Look at Akon, for example. Akon fuck around was like, yo, fuck America. Fuck this mistreatment out here. I'm going to Africa. I'm going to make me a nice-ass city. Then next thing you know, it was too much for him. Yo, he damn near bankrupt because he didn't know that he has to have international fucking trade. Mm-hmm. He was just thinking that, I'm gonna just go out there and I got the money for everything. But now what is he doing? He's back in America. He's making music. This was his income. He stopped doing it because he was making a city, but now he's back at making his money again.
So do you think Jim Jones is actually making money off the music that he's creating?
He's always gonna make money, nigga. I still fuck with all that. A couple of his songs are body like that. Fucking what's that? We certified gangster. I keep my eyes right, East Coast, whatever.
How about Ballin'? You fuck with, but Max B wrote Ballin', right?
Max B wrote Ballin'. Yeah, he got that song was alright too. Nigga, I bumped some of this shit. I'm not gonna hold you. He's a good artist, but he's nowhere near. And I'm gonna keep on saying that he's nowhere near fucking Nas. He's nowhere near fucking. Matter of fact, he could be in competition with Cameron.
Hell no.
I think he can.
Nah, hell no.
If we make a list of how many songs Cameron had that were really hits, and we make a song how many
I call them lemon heads, yellow diamonds in my ear, call them lemon red, and the dead ice like when the play Jim Stones, Flintstones, you could say I'm friends with Fred.
Uh-huh. Right. That Tutti Frutti shit, yeah, that shit was, Yo,
Dawu, this is my man's right here, fucking Uda on Gold, you heard?
What up, man?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is another big, big personality content creator, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
He he does a lot of paperwork. He does a lot of paperwork. He got a lot of acknowledgement. It's good to talk to someone that actually knows what they talk about.
He can validate some shit. That's what's up. Solid.
Yeah, he knows. You know when you keep talking to someone who don't like you just teaching them about the case instead of him being like, nah, but this is what's happening. This is why you like, oh yeah, we could learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? That's why
I mean, real recognize real. I suppose you got to know the cloth to be able to identify how the fabric is.
Oh, 5-1, we got China Brim in the building. What's good, China Brim? Yo, China Brim, tell Jim Jones where's his aim at. Jim Jones trying to do all that blood shit. Tell him where his aim at. He want to dress all good. We don't give a fuck. Where's your aim at? You a gangster, right? Where your aim at?
Yeah, what's popping, bro?
Shit, man.
Where your aim at, nigga? Good, China Brim. Join the fucking.
Yo, I love the marathon. I love the background, bro. Yo, on some real shit. Yo, my family 60s and everything, cuz. I got 60 family.
That nigga come outside trying to dress all good, He want to tell these niggas to get all nice. He want to be crying on interviews all periodically. Tell him where the fuck is aim at.
I used to go over there at Hyde Park, the Hyde Park area and shit. Down there in Cali and shit. Them niggas just had good parties and cookouts and shit.
Yeah, I got a chance to spin out there when I was in LA and shit. I got a chance to spin through a few sides and shit. I got a chance to spin through Slauson, through those sides too. So I got a chance while I was out there, man. So
do you feel like Jim Jones trying to be the new big
definitely
of the East Coast? Do you feel like Jim Jones gonna be the
Cali and Philly are really in common. They're real similar. Only thing about Cali is more spacious with backyards and like good palm trees. Beautiful. Philly is clustered, but they embrace you the same way. Like where you from, cuz? Where you from, bro?
East Coast, nigga. That's a whole different environment.
But they get to know you real quick.
I feel like because Gilly was
a lot of people be thinking it's always a robbery, but it's really not. It's not really a robbery. They be like, this is a new face. Let's find out who this nigga is. See if he a buster or not. And if you be like, if you how you come off in the beginning is who's really gonna fuck with you or not. They gonna be like, oh, that nigga.
But Dawu, I feel like more or less because Gilly did a lot of this shit with Nipsey Hussle, so y'all got like y'all feel like you probably like him a lot. Like they did
solid, true. Even when I was younger, it was crazy because when I was younger in Philadelphia and shit like that, there was Cali niggas out there. We had Grape Street niggas that was coming through. We had motherfucking like niggas that was rolling sick. Nipsey as a kid and shit, he rolled through there a couple times and shit. And when I'm saying rolled through there, it was like the little like clubhouses we had. We used to have clubs we used to go to and we all used to chill there for the bitches, obviously. You know, niggas is heterosexual. We not gay. It wasn't gay that time. It's a gay ass area. This generation is gay as shit.
So we won't fall too far off topic. I want to know, do y'all feel like Jim Jones is the one that letting all these other artists come through? Because niggas, a lot of artists is checking in with Jim Jones for some odd reason. Baby came, he took the picture with Jim Jones. Jim Jones is a lot of places right now. I think he's the big bad wolf. A lot of niggas checking in with Jimmy.
I'm hoping he's not though. I'm hoping he not, man.
I wouldn't say all of that. I wouldn't.
Go ahead.
If you probably blood or something like that, you probably tap in with him and shit like that or something like that. But
he is blood. He blood. He's definitely blood.
Artists, you got a little connection. They might time in with Jimmy, something like that. But you don't really see Jimmy with that many artists. Maybe now because he's in his
space. They got this thing called blood in, blood out. They got this thing that they say blood in, blood out.
He pressed DJ Academic.
I don't know exactly what the whole meaning from it, but as far as the person that I know about this, that was blood and shit like that. If you in with their organization and you're doing shit and you're making money for them, you bringing money to the table, you consider inside the motherfucking nation. If you brought money, even with the cousins and shit and with the lokes and shit, if you bringing money to the table, you can get in like that. But if you just like, say for instance, you bringing money to the table, but you still sounding weird and you still talking, not everybody get along with you, that's when you have to shoot that little fade to iron out the crease and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Then they'll all tell you after the 60s, you know, you one of us, nigga. But like, one of them will tell you, I really don't fuck with you. Stay the fuck away from me. That's the one that really wanted to punch in your face in the first place.
So Uda, at 47 years old, is Jim Jones supposed to be giving Mandu the Warrior a fade because he asked for it? Do you feel?
47 years old.
As a grown man.
I think we should be past that place. You know what I mean? We should be showing younger people something different. But if you're going to sign a check that your ass can't cash, then we're not going to do that either. Pause. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get to it, then get to it. Because we come from a place of violence where people lifting up straps, people picking up bangers and doing all type of stuff. So if a person going to say shoot that, we can shoot that, then shoot that and get it over with.
Shoot that, get it over with. Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's a fight, bro. Even though things bad can happen from fights too. But, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
He should never say one-on-one.
Another line. Jim Jones need to be out here pushing a whole nother line.
Yeah.
Doing something better for the youth, for the younger people.
Agreed on that one.
And being more of an icon, being more of a beacon this way. You know what I'm saying?
Being more of a role model. Being a role model. Because you said the key word. You said the key word for the next generation and looking out for the kids. Yo, like honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. I did a time at 23-1. I was like literally in seg. I was literally having a lot of time in my motherfucking head. And like literally, I had it to the point that I didn't want a cellmate because I used to just like really punch on them, but they used to try to tell me about their stories and where they come from and shit. So they gave me my own cell and shit. When they started giving my own cell, I literally woke up and I was like, yo, damn, do I want my motherfuckers to look at me like triple OG that don't take no shit, that fucking stab you in your fucking neck type shit as soon as you start getting reckless? Or do I want my kids to look at me like I'm a role model that's gonna stand for something that's bigger than myself? Yeah. Everything is bigger than myself. I've been violated just by putting in the fucking cage. Myself is small.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Jimmy could do something positive, you know what I'm saying? And it's not just about dropping your flag, you know what I'm saying? If you want to drop your flag, you could drop it, but that don't mean you dropping the activities. That don't mean you dropping the lifestyles. That don't mean you dropping the things that you doing every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you could drop your flag, but what does that mean? You're not changing nothing else. You're really not changing your lifestyles. It's about even people to make sure to understanding people that even is in gangs. Listen, son, it's a way that you could gang as well, son. We could get to a positive. We could do shit as well, son. You could have.
You're talking about the stats are getting pressure. Like when it comes down to pressure, a person that's really gang, like say for instance, you go to Alabama or some shit, and you go into one of them areas, they gonna be like, where you from? What set you? They ask these normal things because they want to see if you. They want to make sure that you odd. You know what I mean?
Do you come at Hocus for dropping his flag? Like Hocus for fifth, he's 42. So do you come at him for dropping his flag? He probably got a call.
I don't come at anybody for dropping their flag. Anybody want to do what they want to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But Hocus was more urged into that. He had things in cases that was going on, which kind of leaned him into that. So it's not like he just came out like, yo, listen, bro, I need to do this for the youth and bam, bam, bam. He had some cases or whatever was looming around him, and then that led him to push him. Well, things happen in life to push us towards a place, so we ain't gonna say whatever, right? Because things happen in life for a reason, and that maybe that's his thing that happened for him to make him change his way.
Is it wrong?
But no. That's what I'm saying. You can look at it either way, but we understand.
I feel like motherfuckers saying that he had to go through more pain.
Yeah,
like he had to get shot, or he had to do 15 years to stop.
So we need official OGs that's really official, and just doing it just because they just doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not because it is, not because of nothing on the back end, not because of that. If you're going to do it, then just do it because you're just doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, but everybody gets smarter. Everybody gets smarter as they grow. So if you get smarter as you grow, you 42, you already wasn't active, but you was just active like with the flag. They put you in a RICO that you have nothing to do with it just because you're active, just because you're part of this kind of blood segment. So if they put you in a RICO, yo, before anything goes to Dada, they put in niggas in RICOs. Look, they put in niggas in RICOs for nothing they doing. So if they put me in a RICO for nothing I'm doing, let me tell the youth. Yo, they put in niggas in RICOs before, let me drop my flag. Y'all niggas drop y'all flag. I'm over here. I got put in something that I had nothing to do with.
Did you not? I don't know, but I'm just saying, regardless of the fact, is this, right? You could tell a person to drop their flag, right?
Yeah.
You're not telling a person to drop the straps. So at the end of the day, they could drop their flag. Let's say it's a young kid. He drops his flag now. Cool. Now he like, listen, I ain't that no more. I ain't part of the gang. He won't hear it. Boom. He still got his thing, though. Feel me? But it's still going up the same way. So you know what I'm saying, son? His ops is still his ops. He still got beef. It's still what it is. He still got dead homies. It's still dead homies on that side possibility. So even though he's dropping his flag, you know what I'm saying? What?
Why can't he play victim so much, nigga? Why is it okay for Jim Jones to bash Nas, to bash Cameron, to try to come at Maze? You know what I'm saying? Saying this, and then you know that it hurts him because she cries about it. He actually sits there, genuinely have tears coming out of his eyes, talking about these stories. So if he said he's genuinely hurt by the situation, why are you so mad that Mace and Cameron push shit to the side? Why can't you do the same thing? Because you don't got it in your mind.
No, it's just everybody got their own PTSD, bro. You know what I mean? Relationships come with everything, bro. It come with PTSD. It come with everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with a person, he probably got his own vibe with Cameron and all that. That's just their own thing. As bros, as people that grew up together and all of that, they got their own thing going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jim Jones got a way to probably even be bigger than Cameron in some ways when it comes to this gang stuff, when it comes to pushing the younger youth and doing this thing in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Even in New York, and it's not so much about dropping your flags here, son. You know what I'm saying? It's more about if you could get rival sides together to talk or something like that. If you could that, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you go to the Bronx and you get 7 side and you get this side, and you could get a couple of these sides to talk, son. They ain't got to drop no flags at all. But if you could get them to talk, son, imagine how much violence is stopped right now. Imagine how much clipping just stopped just now. You see what I'm saying? At least for a moment, momentarily. So
I feel like
stop the problem, or are we just putting a Band-Aid on the problem, bro? You know
I feel like Jim Jones kind of like he got the little nigga syndrome. So he was the hype man. He was the one that learned how to rap through Maze. He was the one. So he got something to prove, Dundada. So him having something to prove so much to Cameron, he wants to prove to Cameron so much. But while he's doing it, he's antagonizing him because he wants attention from Cam. He wants attention from Maze. He wants these attention, and these niggas just laugh at him like, "Yo, bro, we're getting back over here."
They cool in the end of the day, son. Trust me. So we can't always play into that because they could be content playing us as well. You know what I'm saying? They're cool at the end of the day, bro. And they don't have no beef that's up beef. So therefore, anything that they're saying is circumstantial things. You know what I'm saying? It could be a play. Remember, he came up with the Jomo, the album, the little shit. He had a buzz. The freestyle went. Imagine if they content played us with that. Feel me? So we just can't always run into what's going on online because it's like an illusion. It's like the mirror on the side of the car. Everything that we see is seeming closer than it appears and all that. The same thing right here. You feel me? Yeah. So whether it's real or not, whether they really have something, which I feel like there's some things that they have as brothers. Come on, you have some shit with your family right now. We have that. But at the end of the day, is it that serious? Nah. Will they not get another bag together? Nah, I think they will in time too. So it's beyond that.
You're saying that people that I can't be so passionate on seeing all the wrongs that Jim Jones is doing because everybody could do wrong, but it's Jim Jones actually doing this shit. Nas never responded. So that's Jim Jones. That's an L for Jim Jones. Fucking Cameron responded, but Mace didn't respond.
Ain't gotta respond, bro. Ain't nothing to respond.
He's beefing with 50 Cent. He's beefing with 50 Cent. He's beefing with fucking, like, Jim Jones is beefing with so many people right at this moment, Dada. And you know what that means? That's hate. Hate is like anger towards everybody. You got anger towards everybody. Do you hate these people?
That's all self stuff, man. A lot of times,
and I feel like the only reason he don't like Cameron, is because Cameron knows a lot of shit from him. Like if he knows that he got beat up by BMF, if he knows that he was a sucker, True Life almost fucked him up. If he knows a lot of shit that he did, he tried to do the 50 Cent shit. So he feels like, yo, this nigga could shame him.
At the end of the day, Jim Jones, he was riding with Cam and he was with Cam and they was together. So regardless of that or what could happen, when you spend that many years with a dude, son, with people, son, real shit from the streets, son. I'm from the streets, bro. Come on, son. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was ready to ride for the nigga Cam too and all that. You know what I mean, son? Just keep it gangster. Whether niggas change or whether niggas be whatever, come on, son. We already know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? They done been around each other for 30 years, bro. Come on. That's relationship that went through.
I understand, but he's a fan. He was a fan.
He understand partly, yeah, because Cam has always been.
He met him as a fan. He met him as a fan. Like, oh shit, you're Cameron. Oh shit, you over here. So partly. He always had that. He didn't meet him. Mason fucking Cameron grew up like they mom knowing each other. Oh shit, you're my friend. Not like, oh yeah, my school friend. My school friend is different than my friend on the block.
Yeah.
But my school friend is still my school friend.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It was more than that because Jim was coming from wherever the ex, but he was in Harlem too. And he was out there in Harlem chilling with niggas. So it ain't like they was a school friend. He was popping out outside chilling with his homies and they met each other. Type vibe. You know?
When you got something to prove to somebody, you always gonna look the toughest. Jim Jones always got something to prove for Cameron, so he always trying to protect them. I got protected for here. Cameron's like, nigga, calm down, nigga. It looks like you need protection, nigga.
When you living in the shadow of light, bro, it's hard. So not everybody could live next to a king or next to the king or in the shadow of light. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody could sit next to the light knowing that you want the same light or knowing that you do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why some artists don't need to sign to other artists. You know what I mean? Because then you sign to an artist, then you be like a party next door with Drake. And now you on the side and your thing getting pushed back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you living in this light. Remember, Cam is Cam, regardless if you think Cam is the big artist or he only went old. He was Cameron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? He's doing John, chicks. You know how it is, bro. We growing it together. We still men. So sometimes you play on your mind, and now you want your position to be doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But you know what I'm saying?
Everybody, look at if there's five niggas, everybody got a camera position. Like in the hood. I'm talking about people don't gotta be artists. You know how you see four friends? Someone's gonna be the Jim Jones, someone's gonna be the Joel. Joel's this cool guy that no one fucking gonna beat up, but no one's gonna talk to shit because you so cool.
I'll tell you what Jim Jones' problem is. I'll tell you what Jim Jones' problem is, nigga. In a nutshell. His problem is this, bro. To anybody else listening to me right now, bro. Not none of the other shit, bro. That niggas want to say. No. Right. His problem is that he's never created another ballin'. He wants to create another ballin'. He ain't got another joint like that. If he could get another joint like that, he gonna pop his ish and be back where he want to be on it. That was the highest height of his life, bro. And
why don't he go be friends with Max B? Since Cameron is friends with Mace, he could go be friends with Max B.
It's not about just being friends. It's an energy that creates shit too, son. It's a vibe. It's an ambiance. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, Stacks is the one that, I mean, put hands on that one. Stacks put hands on Fly High Ball and Joint. Remember? Stacks bundles. But at the end of the day, remember, it's an energy and it's a vibe that create these records, and it's an energy that does this. You know what I'm saying, son? It's not just people just creating records to gear.
Look at Mace and Cameron. Mace and Cameron was going to be great together. So look at, they didn't even go back to music. Guess what they did? They just got near each other and something sparked. Just go near Max B, so it might spark. Never know, Don. It's never going to work if you just don't give towards everybody.
Remember what happened with Mason Cam. They never had no money issues like that. Nah. Yeah, at the beginning, Mace said he wanted to charge the label, not really Cam, but the label for him to be in the video, and Cam took it wherever he took it. They had no superficial beef from being friends, and they used to say whatever towards each other and made songs and whatever the case may be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But with Max B now, it's like, yo, he might feel like he's owed money, this and that. Bro, I done cooked this record up. I done did that, bro. You know, I've been in the can for how long, son? How much bread you done did my kids? So there's a lot that goes into relationships, and this is why people run from this, because it's obligations, bro, of keeping it real. You got a responsibility to keep it real to your man, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? So you might deal with a Max B because it comes with keeping it real, son. You know what I mean?
But it's old news, Dandara. Well, I'm trying to say the energy, boom, if you crying about these people and you heard about this person, you heard about this person, it seems like you got a pattern going on. No one else has this pattern going on but you, Dandara. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Cameron crying about everything. Cameron said, yo, they talk about their beef and they say, yo, and they still talk about it like, yo, this nigga did me dirty. Oh, he did me dirty right in front of each other. Yeah, that was a phone call. You heard me?
Yeah.
You good. You good. You always good, Dawu. You always good here, Dandara.
See, I see you, brother. Yeah, man, phone call real quick. People was over there talking some. I've been looking for a mechanic because I got the RV got a couple problems I gotta fix up and shit. You know, some poverty when you have a thing, man. Shout out to Polo G, man. Every time I talk live, I'm gonna make sure I shout out to Polo G. Yo,
why you shout out Polo G?
Cause it just seemed like he came from the same upbringing I came from, the same mentality, you know, like honestly, like the same tiredness. He a young man, and like the same shit that like it took a lot of grown men to realize we tired of that motherfucking shit.
So you telling me that Polo G fucking lyrics get you by in life right at this moment?
Yeah, yo, he elevates the mind like quicker. Yeah, his mind is elevating quicker. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the best way to say it.
And then that's what's up, Dandara. So shout out to Polo G, Dandara, because, you know what I'm saying, niggas is definitely going through something, and he actually could listen to this man and just like elevate him, Dandara, to get by through a day. I guess it is. That's why I asked you why. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? That's ill.
Man,
that's
shit, ill. Polo G, I got like 7 songs of Polo G on my motherfucking playlist right now. My Spotify and my fucking YouTube music. Nigga, like, yo, it just seems like the pain and how my mind rotate with my cognitive will. That's what it's called. I guess you want to call it.
Yeah.
It reflects his music. Like some of the shit he be thinking about and how he think and how he spits it is the same how my mind delivers it.
Does it give you emotions? Like you be like it gives you emotional feeling. Like it gets you like. Does it take away from where you at in life? Like how do you feel? Like does it take away where you at in life?
His music makes some fun. Cause I ain't one of them type of people that like to call myself a sorry nigga. I don't even like saying sorry. I apologize to a motherfucker if I violated some shit.
You like definitely that. Not, nigga. You definitely not sorry, nigga. You a strong ass nigga. Pause no Diddy, Cause even
my main thing though,
your
is
story.
I look at it like
Yo, Dabu, hold on. Your story actually is a different type of story, the Dada. You actually one of them, the Dada, and like for you to just be here, just chilling, the Dada. Like I said, the Dada. Nigga, you met me, nigga, and I'm talking to you. You like a cool ass nigga, the Dada. You know mad shit about mad shit, the Dada. It is what it is, GG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not that I'm gonna put your story out there. You can put your own story out there, Dada. You already said that you can look for the mechanic for the RV. So
keep it 100. You know what I mean? My main goal is to keep it 100 in life, man. Shit, I realize the times I've been locked up in a concrete jungle, not even in a city or a state, that like, nigga, you faking the funk, you gonna get preyed on.
That's a fact. But I'm saying though, that's not what actually keeps you smiling every fucking day. You gotta be a good nigga, positive ass nigga and shit like that. Just to be
that's what I'm saying. Being able to keep it funky and keeping it real, but also maintain the culture. You know what I mean? Illustrate the vibe of the culture that it taught me, and let it know that we don't turn the other cheek, but we look at this like wreck time. We have to create these words that came from the hood, man. These words came from the hood. It's backyard wreck time, nigga. Mom and sister had a problem. Some moms that illustrate, let's go in the back. I smack the shit out of you. I don't want to break none of my furniture, baby. Let's go in the back real quick. Yeah. I swear to God, I seen it. Maryland, you go to Maryland, sometimes they get like that. Jersey females don't play them games either. They be like, let's step outside. I don't give a fuck. Put the Vaseline on your face or whatever. We going in.
So what is the most what is a positive thing that you do to help the community or the kids so they won't end up like, I'm not saying that you ended up anyway, because we all ended up in a bad vibe. So I could say me. So they won't end up like me. You know what I'm saying? Or end up like, you know what I'm saying? So we could fix the narrative.
Hey, I keep telling, when I first got out here, what I tell you, public enemy number one, bro. These cops hate me. Yo, fucking environment hate me out here because everybody has
you can't say that, bro. Don't say the cops hate you, because you just told me, nigga, that you stay in that city not only because the cops know you there and they all cool.
Providence, yeah. But I'm saying in general, that's only one city, but technically you go to all these other motherfucking cities and shit. That don't get. This is what I'm gonna say. This is on a light term with it. There are good cops. But most of them fucking cops, especially the ones with the higher motherfucking seats and the higher offices that's old, like 60, 70 years old, them are the most evilest motherfuckers you could ever see in your damn life. They used to drink beer and fucking smoke cigars and shit and watch people just dangle from trees and shit. They have nothing but hate in their fucking heart.
Do we keep a gangster persona is it just to be cool?
No, these trends are created by them to stop us from focusing on the real prize. The real thing is we should take care of those motherfuckers that watched our ancestors. Yeah. Some of our ancestors is not here right now, but they're able to drink a cup of coffee, ride in their Porsche 911, and fucking have so much money because of the fucking currency they created that we chase.
Yeah. Ain't nothing. So
I just stopped myself from cussing because honestly, cussing shows like that you're like ignorant. You can't find a better word.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you, Dundada. So you actually do conduct yourself in a high frequency that you stop yourself from cursing. That's not people ain't stopping themselves from cursing, Dundada. That's some righteous shit, Dundada. You feel that that's not even necessary. So you're not
just like I said, when I did that 23-1, I realized I want to be a role model to the next generation. That's why I appreciate the bull that came in here, the old bull that just came in here who just left. Yeah, Buddha. Appreciate him for just left because he said we do this because to show the next generation. He said that's the key word. I showed the next generation type of shit. Somewhere in this conversation, he said that in the beginning. That is the key. That is the main reason why a man lives, and that's what he wants to live for. He wants to live for his memories and what he's gonna be remembered as. Some people, if they remember you beautifully and they remember you like you was a fucking king, they're gonna make a statue for you. If they look, you ain't known and you wasn't never respected or some shit like that, you won't be remembered with. When anything happens, you die or I die or anybody else die, the family gonna be thinking about cremation. Right? We might as well put him in the ocean.
What's gonna make you memorable?
That's what we all trying to live for. We all trying to figure that shit out. Some of us is gonna be great podcasters. Some of us gonna be rappers. Some of us gonna be mechanics. Some of us can be skilled. You know what I mean? Sometimes, most of the time, you get it easy because your father teaches you shit. But when you ain't got a father around, like most niggas in the hood, like me and shit,
me neither. You ain't only one. You good?
We wing it, and we very expressive. And then like literally the true thing about us is like what we mastered is considered a crime. Cause like literally what we mastered is to like really control these hood bitches.
Nah, and what's fucked up about it, the people that we gotta look up to is like niggas, not even trying to think, but niggas like Jim Jones, you know, these other rappers and shit like that, that they don't give two shits about us. If they have more people in the community like you, I can say like you, or even me, we in the community, we could teach the youth, like the right way to go, because we actually care. Like it's a situation of caring, you actually care. But some niggas just don't care for shit, so they just like, yo, I don't even care a fuck about this shit, nigga. I got something to do real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you made me want to say it again. What's going on with that community right there is basically called faking the funk. Motherfuckers be faking the funk. Cause they're like, there's some people that's out there that like in rap on videos and shit. They go to like the fucking store, get some fake jewelry, and put that shit on, and play that part as being somebody lit. You know what I mean? Then there's some people that's you're faking the funk instantly as soon as you did that. But then there's motherfuckers that come on there with no chain like Fabulous and shit. I mean, not Fabulous. What's his name? Papoose. Papoose is one. He always come over there with fucking like one chain and shit. He don't be trying to be flashy.
You fuck with Papoose. Papoose a good dude for the community. I won't even lie, like Papoose.
I don't follow Papoose like that, but yo, he's lyrical.
I'm talking about his personality. I'm talking about him personally, like without even no music or nothing. What he like what he stands for.
Like, you know what I'm mad? This is what the only thing I can say that's gonna make me a little bit offended about Papoose shit, yo. Because honestly, Papoose, he held a fucking chick down the whole time she was locked up. She got out of control. Like, my main shit that gets me mad, and I would love Papoose to hear this shit, nigga, is where the fuck your masculinity come in? Like, she's still a bitch. I don't give a fuck if she can rap. She got good versatile. She got 17 hitters in the motherfucking neighborhood. Your persona as a real nigga supposed to stand up tall. Like, bitch, look, you gonna act right, or you gotta get the fucking left.
But he a king, Dada.
And that's what you gotta tell bitches. We don't rely on them. We don't rely on them. They don't rely on us. And honestly, if they want to play like a part of like trying to like belittle your character,
so he treats a queen like a queen.
You have to give them the same energy.
Nah, you can't clean dirt with dirt. He not worried about that. Anything a girl do don't affect the man. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
there's a difference between a tit for tat and reflecting the energy. Not tit for tat is not the same as reflecting the energy.
The only way is not, you don't want to reflect the energy. You just want to get away from the energy. You don't want to reflect the energy. You just trying to like let the energy go by you. If you're not there, the energy can't hit you.
No, but you know what I mean. If you got a direct contact with the target, you can blind the motherfucking person that even brought that energy to you. You'll blind them and get them stuck. Once you blind them and get them stuck, then now you got them. You go, oh damn, I was doing this the wrong way. This is dangerous. Because everybody don't look at shit as fun.
But you don't want to put people in their place, nigga. You want people to be exactly who they are and get away from them if they're not fucking if you're not compatible to them.
Nah, that's not how I was raised, and that's not how like Cali was raised, and that's not how Philly was raised.
It's just how it works, nigga. It's about
New York too. Nigga, there's regulators in this world. There's motherfuckers. We need people to be around it just like us. We don't need that new weird shit. We don't need that.
This is what I'm trying to say. I understand that. So you love someone that you want to fix them that, but this is what it is.
Maybe, I ain't trying to fix shit. Fuck that shit, nigga.
All right then. So if you're not trying to fix it, if you're not trying to fix it, you ain't gotta worry about them, because if they're not around, like boom, why would you reflect anything bad, Is it like if you're doing the same thing as them? You don't gotta reflect that shit, You gotta get away from the situation, from the energy, so it won't hit you,
That's facts.
You clean dirt with dirt, then you won't be. You just dirty as dumb.
You're dirty as dumb. Yeah. That's very true.
If they did it to you, they're going to do it to someone else. So let them reflect.
But you know the thing about this too is there's a closed mouth that don't get fed. Because sometimes you're gonna deal with different caliber of energy. Sometimes people can be a vibrant, aggressive person. Some people can be a real passive aggressive person. But you know what I mean? The thing about it is when them vibrant aggressive people, if you know them for all their life and they have that energy of, oh, no, man, shut up, boo, 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 and always trying to hug you and they're always embracive to you. They in their mind, they love you so much that they look at you like their favorite toy, their favorite little brother or their favorite teddy bear or some shit. Depending on what caliber of shit in their mind. It's a mental thing. We adore it. It comes into the state of adored. you adored it. You know what I mean? When you get to the point that you adore something, that's when you start getting the traits of greedy. You get sometimes jealous. You can get real create priorities. You can create priorities, but like, oh, you can't do this around that. You can't hold it that way. You can't. You get what I'm saying? You make rules and laws. Now, every man in this world can create their own rules and laws. Not every man in this world is going to abide by the rules and laws that you make. That's where the law comes in. This is where the real kingsman shit comes in.
But
That means like there's like 16 to 24 kings that went into a room together and created the kingsman manners and morals.
But Gigi, look at life can't be just one way, bro. Like when you make it laws, you're trying to make life be one way. Life ain't just one way, bro. It's always that. You're gonna have to conduct yourself however you want to conduct yourself. Anybody can have to do whatever they want to do. You gotta accept that shit. You can't make laws, that's just who they are.
Yeah. But everything survives in life off of respect and time. Like a fucking flower respects its time to motherfucking shine during the summer. But it knows how to die down, and it knows how to die down during the winter, and it will.
Yo.
You feel me?
Yo, yeah, I feel you.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah, it makes
like
sense.
Everything.
But look but you can't make a law that like, oh yeah, flowers, you can't grow as tall as fucking 100 feet. Like, nah, they gonna have to grow as big as they want You can't just make a law. Oh yeah, these flowers been growing too long. I'm gonna make a law that flowers can't be 100 feet. Nah, they're gonna flourish regardless of the fact. That's what I'm saying, you can't have structure.
You know the facts. But see, that's what makes it to the point that difference is beautiful, but difference can be dangerous.
Yeah, it is. Because if there's no substance, then people go chaotic. But at the end of the day, chaotic, a little bit of delusion makes you what is going to be like you imagine.
Pete, bro, look what we was fighting for. Look at us men between each other for generations before even we was able to record. Motherfuckers was fighting because they was taller and shorter. They was calling motherfuckers giants that was tall, and the midgets was called midgets, dwarfs, all types of shit because the tall people didn't know what to call them. They looked at just the size, even of the women, but like, why is our women like 3 times the size of this little man? Let's kick this guy. It's funny. You know what I mean? It was like a little sport. And it developed bullying. It was the mind of egos. This is the development of egos.
Facts.
And this is also the development of survival of egos.
Facts.
Because David had to slay Goliath one time.
That's a fact.
Pete, that one time, let the giant know you should be cautious of some little dwarfs. You get it?
Yeah.
That's why that story. That's why that story. That story lives on. It will forever live on.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So everybody got their purpose in life, Dada. Everybody got their position.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got their purpose. Everybody got their position, Dada. That's just what it is.
Okay.
And motherfuckers be wanting more, Dada. But for you to get more, Dada, you don't get it, Dada. It's automatically given to you. It's automatically in you, Dada, to be it, Dada. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to sit there and tarnish other people for you. Like, I can't sit there and tarnish Cameron for me to fucking be bigger than Cameron. No, I'm just going to have to do my thing, and other people's going to be like, yo, he's better than you, no matter what.
Yeah. I say in my mindset mentality, I always say calm, cool, collective. Because, like, some people, when we grow up and how we grow up in the neighborhoods we grow up, man, it's either, like, you going to stand for the, like, going against the fucking oppressors. Everything is about going against the oppressor. They go always whatever your oppressive motherfucking area, a person that's going to repress, and there's going to be some suppressors.
I don't even look at life like that, bro. I look at
it is though,
bro. Like I'm
a boxer and a wrestler, so I always look at it like, what is the opponent? Like literally, that's why I even put on some of my Facebook. I'm looking at it like, yo, I don't even have no environmental threats towards me. Like people in the hood and shit, they embrace me with love and arms and shit.
So look at this.
I'm on my side is a cop. A cop can pull you over, take like $250 from me, and everything is all good.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you your opponent. You know who's your opponent? Yourself. Look in the mirror.
Yeah,
that's the only opponent you got. You don't got no other opponent.
But y'all know, you know what my opponent is? my past.
Nah, fuck that, nigga. You can't go back to the past, nigga. You're living in a moment. You're about to make it to wherever the future is. So
Nah,
you're
but
valid.
my story will tell y'all what y'all seen of me. You feel what I'm saying? The things that I was capable of doing and the things that
It was
like
all right
even
though.
how I
There's nothing wrong with that.
survived. You feel what I'm saying? Like it showed really my past showed my pain and my fun. Cause I used to like have fun with shit. I mean shit was
Yeah,
I enjoyed a lot of different things I did. Like I didn't enjoy getting locked up for the shit, but you know what I mean? Like unfortunately it was fun.
yeah.
Like even like the common thing of like because a lot of things is for the thrill. Like even when it comes down to I go to the casino sometimes, man. Like, I try to ball out, try to turn 200 to like 7,000 real quick.
So when do you realize that fun it's not fun no more? Like it's not worth having that fun.
It's when the thrill is not in my favor. Or I'm getting too young for the thrill. Like nigga, you get a heart. And next thing you know, you fuck around out there and you used to do this shit, but now your heart feeling crazy, or your back starting to hurt, or your chest hurt, or your leg hurt, or your arm hurt, or you develop a crack. You be like, how the fuck did my arm just crack like that? It's just weird minor shit. Your body tells you
Can you
that
be transparent? Can everybody just be so transparent like that, or everybody just not going to tell you? If your back hurt, you're not obviously going to come out and say, "Oh yeah, my back is hurting
if a
right now."
person is being transparent, they never gonna find their solution. So them are the motherfuckers that will die. But when you're not being transparent and you identify your problem, you address your problem, and you go find resources. Like you just research people, contact them, let them motherfuckers talk. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's called search for your knowledge. When you search for your knowledge, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can't do. You're a king.
that's a fact.
A typical man is a king. He just got to know how to make his kingdom. That's human law. That's not civil law. That's not your civil rights. That's your human rights.
That's a fact.
I mean,
That's a fact. About that.
people don't even understand a lot of different things and how many laws were created. Even in the native, which we should respect native laws too, the Native American laws. Matter of fact, the Native American laws stimulated the King's laws. You get real technical with it. That little, if you really think about it, marriage itself. Marriage comes from a tribe chief saying, I must meet your tribe chief in order to have one of my women. That's a Native
Yeah,
American thing.
yeah,
Motherfucking the king, the Britain kings came over here and used that and transformed it into a ceremonial wedding that looks beautiful and bribed all the Native Americans. Because the true factor is there was only one language in the fucking beginning, bro. Every island spoke the same fucking thing.
facts.
The boaters, people on boats and canoes, been doing boats and canoes. They been knew about the big shark. Some of them didn't make it. Some of them made stories about the great shark or the great snake of the Amazon or the great wolf or the great bear. That as soon as you come in around their territory, they mauled you. You know what I mean? Our first predators in this world wasn't even ourselves. It was the animals that survived in the climate change. Motherfuckers had to, our mamas, believe it or not, the mothers saved the whole fucking thing. You keep it 100. The
Mother
first
said,
species. Yeah, let me tell you this story about the mother of the bush. The mother of the bush. The mother was the only species that came from the land, because we're land creatures.
yeah.
She's the only one that came off pregnant. She came off pregnant because there was a double seed or some type of amoeba that fuck around and tune. This is all science, like the Big Bang Theory type shit. But it developed off the sand from the germs that it did and developed the sun craven and had a baby that was a man. A woman created her own species, her own mate.
"Oh, so a woman created a man." You saying?
Yeah, so now look at even today's date. They're very emotional, nurturing, seductive. Their traits will forever. They will fuck their own son if they. That is a part of their nature.
That's different.
These cultures and traditions fluctuated that.
That's different right there.
It's able to be done. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but you know what I mean. From there, that first one humanoid species
Yeah.
created the male. It was a female first. A female had to survive the climate change, the swimming techniques. She had like I don't even know. She probably had transparency because if you go deep down in the earth and shit, like all these like alligators and fucking like roaches and shit, they're see through.
What you mean? Alligators. Alligators ain't see-through.
Yeah, nah, nigga. If you go in the deep in the ocean, I watched the Discovery Channel and shit, nigga. I'm trying to tell you the truth, cause
Hold on, I gotta run to the restroom quick. 2 seconds.
yeah.
You can talk.
Nah, I don't even know if nobody there. I can't even see it your screen or nothing, nigga. Yeah, people. I ain't seeing the live for some reason. Kind of getting tired of talking. Oh, there it go. China Brim facts. He is not good. Max B and Stack Bundles. Oh, all right. I see y'all live now. All right, cool. Shit. Damn, I'd have stayed in tune with y'all said if I would have known what the fuck y'all was talking about.
Hell yeah, the data. That's
Hey, my
it.
G, I gotta find out how to put my fucking comments down underneath here.
You don't see them?
Nah, I don't see my comments down there. They was talking the whole time. I didn't know what the fuck y'all was talking about. I would have stayed on topic. Boy,
Oh yeah, that's what happened. That's why homie bounced. Homie's like, homie's not even on topic. They was talking to you, dada.
yeah, I didn't even see that shit.
But you see it now?
Yeah, nah, I see it small on my screen, but I'm right next to you, nigga. It
Nah,
doesn't show me like
there's a button that you see comments somewhere. You don't see like it says comments somewhere or something, or
yeah on the bottom.
just press comments real quick. And then
Yeah, I
pops
press
up on the
comments.
chat.
It says chat, then it goes to comments, and then I got a recording. I
Nah,
didn't.
you don't gotta record it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should be. Oh, cause
Nah,
you
you
used to
good.
put people on guests, man. I just like subscribed for this shit for a week.
Yeah. Nah, you didn't know, dada. You didn't have to do that.
I know I did.
But if you do it now, you gotta make your content.
Yeah.
You got a week of coming on that you could bring people on your own channel.
All right, so like
you could come on. You could come on here for free. You could just come on here. You didn't have to even create. You know what I'm saying? But now that you got your own thing, you could actually you could control the shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like you can figure it out now. You better use that week. You know?
Do you make money off this though?
Yeah, you could use this. You could use that for a week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you
but
can get that. Now on this channel, nigga, we get you. I got other channels, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm saying when it come down to like in general, like say for instance,
you don't make money off this shit. You don't make money off this shit. You can start making money off this shit with Facebook, with the YouTube and shit like that. But nigga, it's your personality.
It's sharing your content, right? That's what it's called.
You get paid. Nah, you get paid for your interview. Like someone will interview you. They'll pay you for your interview. They'll pay you for you to come up on their shit. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what's going on with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
All right, get it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, see, there's this little fucking. I'm about to go get something to eat though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, yo, man. Keep it 100 with y'all. It was a good time talking to y'all. I got no bitch want to come over here. I don't even really want her to come over here, but at the same time, like us, we're men.
You don't want to be by yourself, right? You don't want to be by yourself all day, no doubt. You want some company, niggas, all right?
Yeah, I need some company. Yeah, I got my other phone too. I could call. I took this phone right here. My phone. The 5.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about the 5.
Shit.
I didn't give her that number.
I'll hit you up, dada. You know what I'm saying? We gonna stay up, dada. We gonna be linked up, dada. We gonna have you on more segments, dada. You gonna be a regular. You heard?
What you staying on?
For me?
On? Yeah.
I mean, if you stay, I'm just staying on with you. I'm about to hop off too.
All right, yeah, let's get out of here then.
All right, then.
Hey, bro, salute. Neighborhood, all that.
Yeah, God chose you because he knew he could trust you. God's best kept secret, the dollar. When the elevator, who's elevator? God's elevator. Make sure you're standing on business, the dollar. And that's what it is. Y'all stay more with it than ever. Oh no.